Hi there, Cancer. How are you doing? This is a reading focusing on relationships and all of our relationships in our life, different areas for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or Signature. So the reading is focusing on relationships because when I did the collective energy reading for 2024, relationships were a big part for everybody. So I wanted to do like a deep dive for all of the signs and looking at relationships, 4 different areas, and I'll timestamp them in the description box. So you can jump to an area if you prefer, or watch them in a different order. And so we're going to be looking at your general energy, your growth and transformation. And if this is your energy that's coming through, you'll know in the first 3 or 6 cards that it's your situation, your energy that's coming up. Um, we are going to be looking at you and your transformation in the first section. Then romance, romantic partnerships, love relationships, love connection, love energy around you. Then we'll look at friends and family, soul tribe, connections and relationships. And then we'll look at wider connections, wider relationships outside of the home. So community, kind of social relationships, work relationships, more public facing relationships. Okay, so let's have a look at where you're at right now, Cancer. Where are you at right now? How are you feeling about your connections, your relationships as we go into 2024? I'm feeling a nervousness, Cancer, with you guys, if that's resonating for any of you, like a apprehension. Yeah, an uncertainty for sure. Okay, let's see what comes up. Yeah, usually when nothing comes out straight away, it's like there's a block or there's like a real deep apprehension on something. So I think this is going to resonate. Oh, we've got rainbow blessings. Blessings are showering your life. Oops. Blessings are showering your life. So there's good things here, Cancer, with relationships. This apprehension could be not wanting it to fall or go away or be taken away in any way. In any way. For some of you, this could be new relationships in your life. Embracing enthusiasm. Shout to the heavens with happiness. This energy is kind of like just it's new, exciting things have happened that are really good, and it's like it's okay to be enthusiastic, it's okay to be happy, it's okay to relax into the situation that you're in. It could be that things have felt quite unstable for a while, but they're starting to level out for you, Cancer. They're starting to level out. Let's have a look what else on your path right now. But there are some good things happening to you and coming for you in 2024 in your all of your connections, because this is your general foundational energy for relationships that we're reading for at the moment. Ooh, okay. Okay, we've got surrendering to the journey, release control. That's this nervousness, this apprehension feeling, like the holding on tight because we're worried about something. I feel like we're worried about losing something. And we've got miracles. Expect the wondrous to emerge. It's going to get really good. It's going to get really good, Cancer. This energy for me is always when miracles are about to happen or they're just happening, so quite recent energy. Okay, let's have a look at healing that you're coming out of, or that's surrounding you at the moment. So what kind of healing is occurring for you, Cancer, at the moment? What's being kind of up front and center to be healed as we go on this journey in 2024 in our relationship, on our relationship path? how we feel in relationships. What's being healed? Self-sabotage. Yeah, this is the worry that something's going to end, be destroyed, be taken away, be disrupted. Okay, let's have a look. What else for healing for Cancer, please, Spirit? It is looking very good for you, Cancer, though. Oh, okay. Take off your mask. Okay, this is showing really exactly who you are, and just saying, okay, I'm 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 okay to be happy. This is letting the rainbows in. This really is letting the rainbows in, Cancer. Let's have a look. Anything else to be healed for Cancer around relationship journeys? What else? Letting go. Yeah, we've got letting go of the worry in general. This is also letting go of old connections for some of you. Okay, let's have a look at kind of questions you might be asking yourself at this time surrounding your relationships, your connections, how you feel in your connections in general, or even in a specific connection. Let's see what kind of questions might be coming up for you. The phrase I'm hearing is just waiting for the other shoe to drop. So some of you might be in that worried energy. What kind of questions? Where can I create more space? This feels emotional and physical. This is like, what do I resist feeling right now? I feel like this is the resisting the feeling of being things being okay, because you want to be on guard in case something happens. I'm just going to put these here so we've got a bit more space. Anything else for Cancer, please, Spirit? There's been situations for you, Cancer. If this is your energy and this is resonating for you, there's been situations in the past that have felt like they've burned you so much. It's like really difficult, yeah, really difficult to let go and to release into positive energy, and to even recognize it for some of you. And we've got, when was the last time I couldn't stop laughing or smiling? Cancer, here you're being asked to embrace this happiness that's coming in for you. If it's not in yet, it's like it's on its way there. Like new connections or existing connections are growing to this space where it can be really expansive. Okay, let's have a look at the energy surrounding relationships for you in general. What's this energy that's with you that's surrounding relationships, Cancer? For some of you, this self-sabotage could be being worried about speaking your truth, almost like just the feeling of vulnerability around people across the board, across kind of all areas of your life, because of how people might react or how they've reacted in the past, and just the feeling of being judged. And you're learning to take control of that situation. Some of you will be learning to step away from these people, which with where can you create more space? Yeah, we've got Hermit going within, rest and recharge. Something's drained your energy in the past, and it's almost like you're really worried that that's going to happen again now. High Priest, intend and create. This is calling for very conscious movement forward. It's lovely energy. I just feel like you haven't fully stepped into it just yet. It's something's not trustworthy. Something's making you a little bit more hesitant. We've got Fire Guardian, ignite your passions. There's a decent amount of fire energy here for you, Cancer. Being in the energy of really observing what is and enjoying what is right in front of you. For some of you, this rest and recharge is because situations or people, however this is resonating, is draining your energy. Okay, now let's do this. Let's have a look at what energy is surrounding you at the moment that you can tap into when it comes to this drain or this apprehension, and but also this happy energy. So we've got the medicine wheel. Feels like you've been doing a lot of introspection and a lot of journey, a lot of self awareness journey as is going on with you guys. There's more awareness now than there has been before about what you need, who you are, and the bravery to be authentic. Because being authentic for some of us it takes courage because of judgments, because of situations, because of relationships, because of just society in general, and lots of things. It can be really difficult to work out how to do that and where we're placed, especially when there's some worry happening. But your intuition is on point with this high priest. This high priest is the intuition, but also taking action from intuition, that action-based energy. For some of you, this is going to be not moving towards things that really set you on fire, really set you alight, really light you up. And you could be in like a bit of a rest and recharge mode, bit of hermit mode, which is very Cancer energy. Yeah, very Cancer energy. We've got the moon. Yeah. There's a lot here about cycles with the medicine wheel and the moon. There's cycles of things. It's knowing your season. Some of you are in the season of just rest, and it's not quite right to come out just yet in your relationships and how you're feeling. Feel this for some of you, this has been a very slow journey, slow and steady journey, but on good ground. Like you've been working on the grounding and the stability on your inside world, on the inside. Yes, earth. This is grounding. This is being connected to the earth and grounding, and the kind of appreciation of nature. For some of you, it will be that's really helped you with this stability. With this moon energy as well, with this card in particular, I'm feeling things aren't always what they seem. Oh, we've got more rainbow for you. Amazing. This is joy. All of the colours of the rainbow, joy, celebration. This is also completion of a cycle. Okay, there's also completion happening here for you as well. This is alignment too of your energy. So alignment of your chakras and a grounding, which we've got here with this earth card as well. Yeah, we've got the end of I feel like for a lot of you, you're starting a new cycle. Like 2023 was up and down, but you sailed through it with as much grounding as possible. And really good grounding, and you managed to earth your energy and your emotions. But there's some situations, some people that you don't feel fully comfortable opening up to in just yet. But there are better people in your life than there were this time last year. Oh, we've got priestess. Wow, we've got priest and priestess. How are you being called to step up and lead? Yeah. This feels like energy coming in the future, like throughout 2024. Like you've done the work, you've closed the cycle, and the next cycle is going to show you where you should be heading towards, and your intuition is going to tell you that. Transformation, things are changing at a cellular level, deep healing. Yes. Yeah, it's patterns. We've been looking at patterns here. Mental patterns, emotional patterns, physical patterns across the board for a lot of you. And the deep transformation on a cellular level is because you've been very conscious, very aware, and it's gone so deep, and it's changing those patterns and cycles. Oh, you're already doing it. Stop overthinking. Keep facing your true north. It's over, the cycle, Cancer. You've broken it with flying colours. This is the A star. This is the stamp of success. You have passed it with flying colours, and you're on the other side now, and you're already doing it. Okay. There might be, for some of you, there might be some people in your life who can't quite get on board or recognize this energy within you. And it's those people where you might feel drained and you might need more space. Okay. Right, let's have a look at what doors might be opening for you in 2024 with your relationships and just how you feel about relationships in general. What doors might be opening for you in 2024, Cancer? This is such subtle, understated, powerful energy. I mean, that sounds like such a paradox, such a opposite, but there's a real light shining from deep within here. It's like you can take a breath now. Okay, let's have a look. What kind of doors are opening? Yeah, there is absolutely an uncertainty as we transition, this transformation, as we transition from old energy to new energy. It's kind of like, okay, who am I now? What does this all mean? Now what does the world look like? And that opens up a whole abundance of opportunity, a whole array of different things that you can be doing, people that you can be with, situations you can be in. We've got palmistry, fortune and tarot, collective destiny. The palm lines from birth tell your sacred palmistry. Listen to the notes of intuition. Yeah, we've got the moon, high priestess, and the high priest and the priestess. This is listening to the signs, like this, the physical signs. For me, this is physical signs. This is following your life path. You're on the right path. You are absolutely on the right path here, Cancer. And this is finding the signs. Oh, this we've got 11:11. This is paying attention to the signs, and they are signs for you. They are signs for you. For some of you, this is going to be birds. I'm just picking that up. I mean, we've got the birds here, and we've got the eagle on the medicine card. But for some of you, this is in like nature, small birds, or in forests, or in nature somehow, where you're seeing signs and experiencing this. But it could be anywhere in your life. 11:11. Numbers in doubles. Okay. Synchronicity in two. Don't hold back your love now. Life is meant for you. Oh dear. This is this is beautiful. You are on the right path. You are absolutely on the right path. I feel like there's going to be some shifts in relationships. Some people coming out, some people coming in, going out, sorry. Some people going out, some people coming in. But the people coming in are really going to resonate and be a match for this rainbow, these rainbow blessings. Let's get one more door for you. Is it okay? We have morning memory. Its healing gift runs a destined course. The morning dawner, inspired source. Meditate under the sun. Yeah. For a lot of you, I feel like this energy that feels like it's still a bit up in the air and it hasn't quite grounded yet. This will help. Just the sunlight in general will help, and the being completely present and at one with nature is helping, or it can help you. Okay, let's have a look now at your romantic relationships, love relationships. Let's see what's happening in that area of your life. And it doesn't matter which situation you're in, if you're in a partnership, if you're in a situationship, if you're um in in not a physical partnership. This is the energy that's with you. Okay, straight away. Yeah, this is the energy that's with you at the moment when it comes to romantic love relationships. Okay, we've got very watery energy. We've got water, three of water, and page of water. This feels like new love. Yeah, this feels like new love. For some of you, this is going to be new love after a heartbreak. We've got three of swords. This is going to be new love after a heartbreak, or renewed love with somebody that you are in a connection with after having gone through some strife. But somehow there's a deep heartache, and this could have been part of this healing. This could have been part of this healing. We've got Ace of Earth. Yeah. You're taking steps forward away from a situation that caused you some heartache. Okay. For some of you, this romantic relationship and your friendships, it crosses over. The energy crosses over. Okay. Yeah, we've got King of Fire, Strength, and Six of Fire. You've got a victory in this situation after this heartbreak, whether it's with this this the same person, the heartbreak and the moving forward is with the same person, or you were with someone in a romantic connection. It's ended. It's caused you some pain, but you've moved on from it because you have. It's whatever this situation was. It taught you so much, and it probably taught you a lot about communication, and it showed you how much strength you have. It's almost like you surprised yourself. And there was a personal victory here for you, as well as a victory in your romantic relationships. How you see romantic relationships, how you connect on a romantic level. Yeah, this is the work you've been doing, Cancer. This is the work you've been doing. I feel like it's gone across your whole life, but it's really shown up in your romantic connections, romantic love connections. Okay, let's look at the energy that's been surrounding this situation. This is kind of like a balance as well. We've got fire, we've got quite a lot of fire, we've got like some earth, some mental, and some emotional. So I feel like you've gone through, and this is this medicine wheel, like the four elements, the four directions. It's a balance of what you're experiencing and really making sense of that and understanding that. Okay, let's have a look at the energy surrounding the situation for you. For some of you, it's going to be you thought you were heartbroken, and then you literally woke up one day and said, actually, no, I'm not. And like this strength came out of nowhere. And you were like, no, that wasn't love. That wasn't what love was supposed to be like. I want to be in this King of Fire, this giving, this heart centered, this unconditional love, this creative space when it comes to romantic relationships. But you definitely mastered something here. And for those of you who this was in a separation with, if that's resonating for you, there's something new that's gonna come towards you. Yeah, I feel there's dating for a lot of Cancer singles because you have come into your own and realized your strength, your worth, what you want, how you want to be treated, what you want to offer in a relationship to make you feel okay. A new romantic cycle begins. New moon in Libra. Yeah. Whatever this is, it's just whether it's in a romantic relationship now and it's been reset, or you are in another situation. There's a cycle happening here, and this cycle is much more balanced. This new cycle, this new energy of romance is much more balanced. Yeah, this is a two-way partnership that's coming in that is emotionally, physically, mentally, spiritually a match for you, much bigger match for you. I was going to say this is also these rainbow blessings coming in, this new energy, this new person. For a lot of you, it feels like a new person. For some of you, this is going to be somebody who's just changed. You've changed in the connection, and it just blossoms into this rainbow. What about this other energy? I feel like this is very deep for you, Cancer, because it's taking a while for the cards to come out. Okay, let's anything else for Cancer, Spirit? Okay. We've got step out of your comfort zone, North Node. So your North Node is where your lifelong energy of where you should be moving towards. We've been in bad romantic connections in the past. And your North Node is the energy that you need to embrace throughout your whole life. In this life, it's moving away from your South Node and into your North Node. If you're into the astrology side of things, if you enjoy that and if you resonate with that, it could be something to look into. It depends on where this is in your chart. If this is in your seventh house, or well, it could be anywhere in your chart, but have a look, if you feel to, if that feels true for you, have a look at where your North Node and your South Node is. A personal issue reaches resolution. Yeah, full moon in Cancer. This is you. This is you. You've completed the cycle. You've completed the cycle. It could be for some of you that all of this energy sprung from being in a romantic connection that was painful, and all of this healing has happened through, and it's kind of looking at what your self-sabotage patterns were in that, and like not being who somebody told you to be or who you thought you should be for someone else. And we've got bring love into the situation, new moon in Aquarius. So this for me is like bring unconditional love into the situation for yourself and for another. This deep feeling, this new realization of love and what love is, what love feels like, what love looks like. This is Aquarius energy is all about doing things a little bit differently. It's all about the authenticity of being who you are and the freedom to be who you are. And that's the love that's going to come in and match you, and that's going to be this rainbow. This is, if you're still in this energy of the Three of Air, the Three of Swords, this heartbreak energy, possibly after some very immature conversations for some of you, or some painful, potentially like emotionally quite hurtful conversations or comments or exchange of energy. This energy is cycling out. If you haven't felt it cycle out yet, it will. It will cycle out. A new romantic cycle begins. Okay, let's have a look underneath this energy, because we've had a lot of this emotion here. Let's have a look what might be hidden underneath this energy that we're not quite seeing, but that needs to clear out. Clear out before this new romantic cycle can really take force. Okay, what's hidden for Cancer, please? What's this situation? What's been hidden under this energy for Cancer, please, Spirit? This step out of your comfort zone right at the beginning of the reading, where we had, I mean, this north node energy is extremely powerful, and it is all about breaking patterns, doing something differently, because we know we know that that's what our heart wants, what our spirit wants, what life wants from us. But they're very ingrained patterns to break. It's very powerful energy, and it's the undercurrent of everything. The north node energy is the undercurrent of how we do everything, because it's moving towards a completely different way of being, and it's always the opposite. So your north node and south node are opposite, like direct opposites. So they're always in conflict. It's I want to be safe, I want to be free, this is where I know I need to go, but do I have the courage, the confidence? But you've got this strength, absolutely. But you've broken a huge cycle here. Yeah, you've broken a huge cycle here. We've got breaking point, limit, final straw, overwhelmed. Yeah, you just said no. No, no, no. And whether you're in a relationship or you're not in a relationship, and this is energy that's still with you or been around you, it's going. there was a breaking point. There was also a breaking point of feeling like you were heartbroken. It was like, no, no more, no more. What else has been hidden? For some of you, Cancer, you might not have actually felt this breaking point. You might, in the moment, when everything came to a head, but there was a breaking point. And regardless of the situation, it's like that breaking point would have happened. Yeah, we've got pain. That breaking point would have happened at some point. Okay, so it wasn't that specific situation. This situation feels like South Node energy. It feels like old patterns, old belief systems, old ways. And then all of a sudden you've said no and you've done a 180 and you've walked. Okay, we've got pain, apprehensive, afraid, cautious. This is what's been happening underneath this energy for you, Cancer. Let's have a look. Anything else for Cancer? Yeah, it's been very painful here. This romantic, it wasn't just the romantic connection as the person, it was the attachment to the romantic for you, Cancer. It was painful for you to have that situation just in yourself, in your own being. We've got running, ghosting, disappearing, invisible, which this could have been this heartbreak situation for some of you. This was physical or emotional running away. Yeah, this feels like a complete pull, like going in completely separate directions. What else for Cancer, please, Spirit? What's coming for Cancer? Or what's been for Cancer in relationships 2024? Yeah. What's coming? Healing, releasing, purifying, cleansing. Yeah. There's been a lot of healing because of a romantic connection and how this has gone down, I want to say. That's not usually my language, so that might resonate with someone. Or like my phrasing. There is a power coming up in you, Cancer, that is incredible. I can feel it. Conflict, clashing differences, incompatibility. You weren't compatible. Whatever this situation was, it would have happened anyway, regardless. You know, you might be walking away or thinking, I did something wrong. It could be that somebody ghosted you. It could be you felt to blame for some things, or it could be somebody tried to make you feel that you were to blame for some things. But ultimately, this situation wasn't working for either of you, and you weren't where you needed to be to step into this priest energy. And it's probably sent you into hermit mode, where you've just done some contemplation, some thinking, some reflecting. Okay, let's have a look what was being healed here. Oops, okay. We've got third eye vision, reclaim your mind. Yep, somebody was oh, we've got two hits. There in this connection, it's been like somebody's tried to convince you that you are wrong for being you. And that is the healing around take off your mask. Like the invalidation of feelings or the judgment, because that kind of conditioning in someone else, when they like consciously or unconsciously bring it to the situation, and that's the energy that's coming at you, it can be really difficult to kind of see the truth. Feels very messy. Lead the way, light your own path. Perfect. That's what you're doing, Cancer. And you don't just have one light, you have all the lights. You have all the lights. Yeah, miracles. We've got miracle. Anybody who feels like that romance isn't going to come back around, or there's any feeling around that kind of thought process, please stay believing. Light codes, travel awaits you. Yeah. You're meant to move and you're meant to be in a connection that matches your energy. Let's have a look at this love energy. Let's have a look at this love energy. For some of you as well, this with this pain, this breaking point, this three of air, it's like if you haven't got closure on this situation, or you haven't got, you feel like something's undone, or you need something from someone. Wow. Okay. Sorry, I just got distracted here. If you feel like you need someone, need something from somebody, this person that's been opposite you, that's been in this situation with you, um, what I'm hearing is you don't. You don't need that to move on. You don't need that to heal. Okay. And that's good. That will be just for some of you, where this feels quite fresh for some. We've got healing family issues. Do you remember we said here about the patterns, about healing, about ancestral patterns? That's what's been happening for you, Cancer, and that's why it's been such a cellular healing process, and that's why it's felt like so much pain. But we have turned now from going towards what we know is not good for us into this North Node energy, what we know is good for us. Separation, time apart from your partner is on the horizon. So anybody where this is a separation involved, and this is separation or time out, especially with this hermit mode. So if you're in this situation with someone and looking for a way through, it could be that some time out, some separation could be what's needed right now to be able to see clearly and to be able to kind of reclaim your mind, okay, and hear your own thoughts, because sometimes that can be clouded in the chaos and volume of others. Okay, let's have a look at future love for you, Cancer. Let's have a look at future love energy for you, because it's here. It's definitely here. With this King of Fire as well, it's definitely here. Oh, freedom. You are releasing any self-imposed restrictions or perceived limitations through the loving energy of openness. How perfect. This makes me feel really excited for you, Cancer. This is the freedom. You have broken, beautifully broken these cycles, even through the pain, through the challenge, and you are absolutely on the other side. You are absolutely on the other side. It's freedom to be who you are, to take off this mask, breaking these self-sabotage patterns, this energy that has been feels like it's been following you for a lifetime or for lifetimes, however that's resonating. Some of that you are completely free from. Okay. Ownership. You acknowledge your misdeeds and accomplishments alike and learn to love them all as lessons. This is the ownership here for me feels like the self awareness, like the patterns, and just seeing them for what they are without judging yourself or feeling any guilt for that, or feeling any. For some of you, this is like thinking, okay, it's my fault with the partner. If this is resonating for you, feeling like this, I'm giving you an example, like this argument that we've just had is my fault because I've got this pattern, so it should be me that apologizes, and always taking the blame on yourself. But that's not you. That's energy that you were born with and lessons that you were meant to learn in this life. And I feel like somebody has really made you feel uh in a bad way mentally about this, some of this stuff. There hasn't been a supportive or encouraging environment for you to heal in this connection, if this is resonating for you. And then you hit breaking point at some point and you said no. Yeah, that inner strength. I'm going to get one more for you here, Cancer. As I say, isn't if this isn't through yet, this energy, it will be through. It will be through. And if it is through, you've got someone coming in by the looks of things. Compassion. You demonstrate the language of the heart by actively sharing and living love. This is for yourself. more than anything. And when we have it for ourselves, we have it for others as well, right? It's embodied in ourselves. Yeah. A lot of this compassion is a true recognition of what you've actually been healing. What you've been doing has been incredibly brave and courageous on an emotional, spiritual, mental level, if not physical as well. It's been very courageous to go through these patterns. For some of you, you've been going through them on your own, or it's felt very lonely. Okay. Okay, we're gonna take these up now and we're gonna have a look at the next section. Yeah. There is there's new energy on the way for you in 2024, Cancer. It's like whatever you've done on your healing journey, it has closed closed a very strong cycle for you. Very strong. And it's like, okay, I don't have to worry about that again now. Okay. Okay. Right, now let's have a look at family and friend connections. So what's happening in your family family and friends relationships, your soul family, your soul tribe, your very close connection with your family, your chosen family. What's the situation here? What's the energy and the situation here for Cancer, please, Spirit? This energy feels lighter, although it still feels quite connected to the patterns because it feels like ancestral patterns. Let's have a look. Okay. What about friends and family connections for Cancer, please, Spirit? Okay. Oh, we've got compass. Yeah, we're going in new directions, but this is also knowing your true north, taking off your mask. Gentle gardener, this is the compassion. This is being gentle, finding gentility and finding nurturing and being nurtured in family and friend connections. Okay, it's family and friends you need right now, Cancer, and through 2024 to 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 be nurtured and to nurture. It's very important for your energy. What else for Cancer? For some of you, with this, if you resonated with the romantic connection, the romantic side of things, the friends and family are going to be very important in helping you find that direction. But I feel a lot of this is your own work you've been doing. It's like you knew inside before you could see anything on the outside which way to go, and you got there because of that strength. Really tapping into this high priestess energy, like trusting for those of you who work with spirit, for trusting in spirit, completely handing things over to spirit and just trusting guidance you're receiving. Oh, okay. I feel like this is way too many. Right, let me shuffle again. There is a hermit mode with all areas, it feels like. So it might be that you haven't opened up or been around friends and family. But you will, because with this gentle energy, it's like slow, but it's growing you. It's growing. Something's being looked after. Something's being looked after and then it blossoms, where anything is possible. And we've got another rainbow on that card as well. Okay, we have magical map shifter. Yes, we are changing course. We are changing the map. We are choosing our own direction. We are going, especially if you resonated with the romantic energy, nope, that doesn't go there. We are going from south node to north node. We are completely changing the map, especially with this compass here as well. Ghost lands. The people in our life that we don't want in our life or that don't belong in our life anymore are going. Some of this is going to be natural, Cancer, and some of this feels like it needs to be more considered, more conscious from your side. Some of it will just be organic and happen naturally. So one more for Cancer. Yeah, okay. We've got solitude, which is this hermit mode. Felt like there was more in here for you. We've got solitude, and then we've got spark. This feels like in solitude, you'll find your spark. Like quite literally, that's what it feels like. You need some nurturing, and friends and family can give that to you and help you with that. Okay, let's have a look at the energy in this hermit mode, because that's coming up quite a lot for you, and it feels important to be around friends and family. Soul family. Let's have a look at this energy. What's happening for you on an energy level in this hermit mode? Yeah. Spirit keeper of the West. We're transforming. We're in autumn. We're transforming. I feel like for a lot of you, it's just working out what needs to be shed, what needs to go. This is amazing. Thunder drum. Take off your mask. This is telling the world exactly who you are, what you want, and unapologetically, this is who I am. This is showing up fully in your authenticity. Taking everyone by surprise. So it could be that some of you, through this journey, we were saying with this energy, with your foundational energy here, some people might not know how to take you, and it could be that some people are like, whoa, where did that come from? It's not a bad thing. Your spark's starting to express itself. But for a lot of you, there's solitude. There's deep solitude, deep rest needed. Anything more for Cancer, please, Spirit? Anything more for Cancer here? Okay, yeah, this one wants to come out. Okay. Grandfather Sky. A lot of you are working with Spirit. A lot of you are working with Spirit. I want to say as well with this, when you do feel in solitude, and if you do feel sadness and pain, to ask Spirit for healing, for if that resonates for you, if that's something you feel that feels good to do. If that's not the case, it would be there's healing to ask, kind of asking for healing somewhere, but this is looking up to the sky, believing in the magic, and this is really trusting in Spirit and connecting with Spirit. This is also moon, like there's a moon energy essence here as well. Okay, we're just looking at this situation with friends and family now. What do we need to know about this situation? Three of Pentacles. Yeah, this is connecting with family, doing things with people that are a bit different for some of you. This is a wonderful friend and family card. This is doing something physical, in the physical, with friends and family. Okay, and having a celebration with them for it too. And enjoyment. Yeah, enjoying time with friends and family is important for you, Cancer, this year with this energy, with your foundational energy. It's nurturing, and it's needed for you and for friends and family. I want to say with this hermit mode though, it's not about the time that you spend with people, it's the quality of the time that you spend with people, not the amount of time. So where you do need this rest and recharge, absolutely do what you need to do to nurture yourself. But connecting with loved ones is a big part of your journey this year. Your journey on this new pathway. Yeah, we're moving away from complete anguish Yeah. The if you resonated with this romantic relationship side of things, or if there was a crossover with friends and your friend and family relationships and your romantic relationships, there could be a feeling of people not really understanding you, or getting your point of view, or seeing you. It could be that people got too involved and it ended up being quite complex, potentially gossipy, or feeling like somebody stabbed you in the back with this Ten of Swords card. But there's mental anguish here. But this is also the release. The Ten of Swords is also the release. It's the the breaking point, like we had in the romance and love. It's that breaking point of like, oh, I can't do this anymore. And then it's kind of transforms the whole energy. That surrender, that kind of giving up, of holding on to the energy, which is what this Nine of Swords is doing. This kind of giving up is the surrender that's needed to let it pass through. Okay, this Nine of Swords. Let's have a look at the situation here. But for some of you, this crossed over, friends and family crossed over, or you lost friends in the situation, or there was collateral damage with the romantic situation over to your friend situation. Knight of Wands. This is there's two things coming in. This is your energy, Cancer. This is you going after what you want, because now you've got so much more wisdom and you can create the life that you want. You can pave that path for yourself. This is also somebody come rushing in for you to help you, and this, like, friends and family, and you've got people that protect you. You've got people that will come in and protect you. Is there any more here? I feel like there's one more, or there's something else that wants to be said here. Yeah, there's a shift in people in your life, Cancer, this year. Anybody that is not in this rainbow energy uh, is going to become really clear. Oops. It's going to become really clear. Okay, anything else for the situation around friends and family and Cancer, please, Spirit? Anything else for Cancer? There's something else. I can feel it wanting to come out. Let's see for you. Yeah, a lot of you are waiting for the right people to express your truth to. Yeah, here we go. One more. Oh, look at this. Nine of Pentacles. You're going to get what you want in the material world. You're going to have what you want here. And some of this is going to be because friends and family have helped you. Either they're physically helping you or they're emotionally helping you. But you're going to be able to celebrate something with friends and family here. This is wonderful. All of this is going somewhere good for you with all of this. It's like Spirit sending you the signs. They want you to just pay attention so that you know that they're still there. And they're still working with you, and they're still right next to you. And they want you to also have the room to ignite this spark. And you'll find that with friends and family. It's like you'll feel safe enough emotionally, spiritually, mentally, and physically with friends and family to because this Nine of Pentacles is already there. Like, the energy of this is already there waiting to come out for you. And the people who haven't been supportive or have been judgmental or have had very unkind things to say, that's what this solitude is for, and that's what this kind of giving space is for as well. Because some of this is self-sabotage energy. This is like knowing certain people shouldn't be in your life. I feel like you're getting rid of a lot of bad energy when it comes to particularly friendships or in-laws, or like what not kind of or could be anybody. But this feels like periphery friends for a lot of you. Let's get some guidance on this energy, moving away from this bad energy and into this more positive energy, or this mental anguish energy. Let's get some guidance for you, Cancer. What guidance, Spirit, for Cancer, please? Okay. Oh, we've got solitude again. Solitude, Hermit, Moon. Yeah. Solitude, thinking of being alone as meaning you are all one and in total harmony with everything. The greatest treasures are those that we wait silently during your quiet times. This spark comes out of solitude. Wow. Feels very, very, very important for you, this solitude. Shine from within. Looks are only skin deep. True beauty shines from within, and it's time for you to shine. This is time for self acceptance and revealing your true beauty. Yes. This is a time to tell friends and family more, taking off this mask, because you're already shining. You are absolutely already shining. Okay, let's get one more guidance message for you. Let's get one more guidance message for you. I can't believe, well, I can, of course, believe that Spirit are amazing, as I always say. But this solitude card came up, well, twice for friends and family. So for some of you, this is going to be you need to, for some of you, I'll finish that. For some of you, this is going to be you need to separate from people that are in friends and family and get some time away from them. For others of you, this is going to be needing to be around friends and family in order to have the space to heal, um, and the compassion and the love and the nurturing that can surround you while you're doing this shape shifting, while you're going through this cellular change. For others of you, it's going to be kind of both things, to be with family and alone. There's a mixture of different things going on here, but either way, it's getting people out of your life that are not supportive of your new energy. And we've got Otter Spirit, you are never alone. Okay, you are never alone. For some people, this could also be asking for help. It's asking for help. It's also laughing and having some really sacred time with friends and family. It's kind of drawing on, for friends and family, it's also drawing on their wisdom. Okay, drawing on their wisdom, because they might see something in a different light to you, which could help with this healing process and can help you on this journey. Okay, let's have a look now at your kind of more community-based relationships, public relationships. So your work connections, work relationships, or projects you're involved in, kind of groups you're involved in on a public level, or like hobby groups that you are, like classes, or anything that's kind of public, anything that's community based, like your local community, your physical community, your online community. So these kind of connections. Let's have a look at what's happening with you with these connections. Okay, door to personal healing and happiness. So there's something that's happening on the inside that's going to transpire on the outside. This will be work, this will be in your community, this will be working for a greater cause. But it's like the healing that's taken place is helping push you through this door. So everything that's happened, it's like at some point, and it feels like it's going to be relatively soon, like this is 2024 energy, so this is what we're working on now, or that's coming in relatively soon this year, certainly this year. It's like you're going to be able to say, okay, I understand. And we've got another rainbow here. Oops, no, that was me. I got excited about the rainbow. We've got another rainbow here. Yeah, there's a lot of joy coming after some heartbreak and some decluttering of connections that aren't healthy or aligned or truthful. Yeah, we're going to get much better balance. We've got yin and yang, much better balance here. Cancer for you coming in. This is it's like you're going to find a lot of this joy on your healing, a lot of this joy and kind of some of the closure to this healing of this next step in your work life or in your community spaces. What else for Cancer? Okay, they flew out, so I'm going to take these. Yeah, Healer of the Ages. Yeah, this is divine consciousness energy you're tapping into for this healing, and that you're being supported with on this journey. You've gone very, very deep. We've got, oh, we've got the garden in the gate. So this is, okay, I've been somewhere nice and it's quite pleasant here. But what happens if I try something else? What happens if I go somewhere different? This is past is new. We have cornucopia, which is like the abundance card, the yeah, this is I have everything I need and more. And when these two cards come out for me together, it's very, very special. There's such a richness in this card, in this energy. There's such a richness in this cornucopia. This is like the ultimate happiness. And we've got daughter spirit. A lot of you on this journey have been working with spirit. If that resonates for you, that's going to deepen even more. And we've got healer of the ages, this divine consciousness energy, and this daughter spirit. Like, it's going to kick up a notch, and it's going to come out in your public life. It's like spirit are going to help you be where you need to be in your community or your work or in your public facing life. They're going to help you be where you need to be. They're going to help you with this cornucopia, and go on this life path. We've also got here, I mean, we've got you already doing it, so it's possible for some of you that it's just enhancing or taking the next step in what you're already doing. But we've got things are changing at a cellular level, deep healing transformation, and that feels very strong here. Very strong here, like everything's transforming into something different, but we're going towards this cornucopia. That's amazing. And we've also got master numbers here, 11 and 22, and we've got 1111 here. If that resonates for anybody. Okay, let's have a look at situations in your public relationships. Situations in your public relationships. What's happening here? Situations in your public relationships. Cancer. You're restoring the balance. This yin and yang is that south node energy, north node energy as well. We've got the lovers. I'm gonna okay, the card, because obviously the traditional tarot has some images. This is, so I'm going to just hide it slightly here. This is self-love. This is partnership. This could be, for some of you who resonated with the romantic side, finding your soulmate almost within this work situation, public situation, community places. So when you are in this space, in this energy, oh, look what just flipped out. 1111, Four of Wands. Okay, for a lot of you, there's celebration here. There is self mastery when it comes to love. There is balance of feminine masculine energy. There is real joy here. For some of you, this new romantic relationship is coming in through your work, through your community somehow. Yeah, this is very nice. Yeah, this is very nice. It's a very different energy to what we had before if you resonated with the romantic side. This is a mature energy. This is a happy, light, joyful, playful energy. What else for Cancer, please, Spirit? What else for Cancer? You're going to balance each other as well with this yin and yang. You're going to balance each other. With this energy as well, we've got the balance, feminine, masculine balance. We've got the lovers, which is exactly the same energy in that essence. We've got, okay, where I am now has been okay, or I thought it was okay, or for some of you, it's going to be that you thought it was safe or stable or something, but you're looking out the gate. What else for Cancer? This is making me feel very excited for you. And Cancer, it's been a hard journey. Like you've been asked to walk through a lot of deep healing. And for some of you, this is going to be healing that's happened over years, perhaps. Yeah. You get to make the decisions now, Cancer. We have a lot of fire energy here. We also, if you did resonate with the romantic part of the reading, we've got fire, fire. Just saying. That could be, this is passion. This is life force energy. This is creative. This is enjoyment. This is like, where have I stopped laughing and smiling? Like it's all of this that is just pure enjoyment, letting go, being free. And yeah, after all of this healing, it's like that is going to re-nourish your cells. This self-love that you're learning for yourself and these people around you. But this feels very much, if this isn't to do with a romantic relationship for you, because it does feel very strong romantic relationship for some of you, this is the equivalent. This is absolute joy and love and passion for what you're doing. In a work situation, this could be promotion. This could be celebrating an achievement, a milestone of something. This could be moving on to something else and having and that being exactly where you're supposed to be, and you settle in straight away, and it's your cornucopia. It's you being able to make choices in the direction that you're going into, but you are profoundly happy here. Profoundly happy. Okay, let's have a look what kind of lessons have been called to be seen through your public relationships. Worry. We had that right at the beginning. Do you remember? The, there was a worry and a nervousness at the beginning. For some of you, this could be worry about what others might think of you when you do take off your mask and say your truth. But saying your truth draws in so much goodness across your whole life, but especially in your public self and your public relationships, or your more community relationships, work relationships. I'm learning that worry doesn't change the outcome or an outcome. Okay, so that's one thing we've been looking at, we've been learning, we've been integrating. What else for Cancer, please, Spirit? What else for Cancer? This is such good energy. It's like, yeah, regret. I know that I cannot change the past. I'm going to say Cancer as well, because this feels, because the sensitivity you might have towards yourself, your emotions, but others' emotions as well. It's kind of like knowing where that boundary is, which is this hermit mode. We've got this ignite your passions. When we've like, there's so much passionate energy here. When we, it could be that when you're in this mode of accepting these rainbows, these blessings, when you allow that energy to flow through, when you know that the other shoe isn't going to drop, it kind of gives acceptance on the past. And maybe some of that is knowing that you don't need to regret anything. Because I feel as well, for some of you, when you get all of this energy, this cornucopia, when you start to really realize these blessings and accept them, you it's okay. We've got quite a lot here. I feel to read them though, because they came out without me even realizing they were going to come out. I've lost my train of thought. There's a lot of learning that's been happening because there's lots that's coming in straight away. There's a lot of learning that's been happening. The regret is like it doesn't feel like your energy. That's what I want to say. It doesn't feel like your energy. It feels like part of this self-sabotage, these patterns that we've been breaking, almost these ancestral patterns. It feels like when you have all of this happiness, you might say, well, why didn't I do this before? Because the timing wasn't right before. Yeah, we've got guilt here as well. Guilt. I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. That's exactly what we've been doing here. There's there's no guilt that you need to feel. Like, there's learning and there's being aware of how we are, who we want to be, patterns that we've had, and there's always, for all of us, there's learning in situations, in connections. Oh, there's more than I thought there was. Abundance. I am a limitless being and I can manifest whatever I desire in physical reality. And we've got that, like with Ignite Your Passions, we've got a lot of passion, energy, and a lot of movement towards happiness. All of this outcome is happiness for you, and rainbows. Okay, I'm going to put that there. Patience. I accept that everything happens in divine order. Exactly. That's why I couldn't get my words out here. It's the order of how everything has happened is important for all of us, and we all have free will, but there is something about the divine intervention on your pathway that has steered you away from things that really wasn't supposed to be for you. You're breaking deep patterns as well, don't forget. So there's a deep conditioning, a deep pattern, a deep belief that is being broken, and that can sometimes, that path and that journey can be very difficult and very challenging, and puts us in a position where we really do question everything sometimes. But we've also got surrendering to the journey here. So it's the openness and the surrender that's being asked of you here, to be able to see from a different perspective and see the lessons. But as soon as that goes, and it will go, we have cornucopia and all the other energy that's here. Pride. I love myself and I see myself in everyone. Beautiful. There's self-love that's happening here, like an appreciation and an understanding and an acceptance for you. Growth. I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. Well, that is absolutely what we're doing. Daughter spirit. And we're balancing so much. But this is going to come out in all of your relationships, publicly, like your public facing relationships, community. And for some of you, there could be love on the horizon in some of these situations. Okay, let's have a look at some action. Okay, this action forward. What does Spirit want you to know about taking action, or taking action, or action that's going to be taken in these connections, these more public facing connections? What does Spirit want you to know about the action forward? Okay. Okay. Take it. Take action. This always feels like a say yes card to me as well. I want to keep this abundance here so that you can see it. That feels very strong. I mean, this is like the ultimate abundance card as well. Yeah, take action. Take action. From this new place, from this rainbow, from the center of this rainbow. It's like that, the energy of the center of the rainbow, or the end of the rainbow. It's that energy from a place of balance. Now we've got balance. You're going to take action in a very different way now, Cancer. It's going to look very different on the outside and probably feel quite different on the inside. We've got that, yep, skill. You've developed very different skills, and that's going to come through in how you show up publicly. The skills that you've been getting on a kind of the intangible skills, the soft skills, are going to be integrated in how you show up in your community, at work, in these relationships. Let's get one more for you here. In the action that you're taking, because I can see there is a lot of worry, which could be keeping you in a bit of freeze mode. So we're looking at coming out of this hermit mode. What kind of action energy do you need to be aware of? Support. Okay, ask for support when you need it. Ask for support when you need it. We've got a lot of togetherness. I mean, this is also friends and family, if you resonated with that part of the reading. But don't feel like you have to do everything on your own. You are not alone. You are never alone. And we had the otter spirit, I think, didn't we, earlier? You are never alone. That means on a spiritual level, but also on a reminder on on a physical level as well. Okay, let's get some energy now about how spirit's helping you through all of this energy, all of this journey on this more public pathway, more public connections. How's spirit with you and helping you and guiding you? Because this is kind of where we walk our purpose as well, because it's kind of public facing self. It's how we show up and how people see us, those connections, how that energy affects us and others. So how is spirit working with you with this energy at the moment? What do they want you to know? This one wants to come out. Manifestation, abundance, cornucopia, manifestation. You have everything you need now to create. You have access to everything you need now to move forward, to take action with skill, like spiritual skill, I want to say. But by going through this healing journey that you've just been on with the authenticity and the openness and the honesty and the integrity that you did, it's like you're now allowed to have these tools, and you've been given the gift of this skill by spirit because of how you've held yourself through this situation, how honest you've been about it, how good your intentions have been around it. That's why there's nothing to regret or to feel guilty for, Cancer. Yes, what a perfect card. Personal power. This is unlocked. This is unlocked. If you're not feeling this yet, this personal power, you will. Once some of this more stuck energy has shifted, if you're not in this yet, this is all what you're stepping into, and this is where what you're stepping into. If you're still in transformation mode and hermit mode and it hasn't moved yet, we're talking about 2024 here as well. This is amazing. You're going to be able to do so much with this. Okay, let's get one last card from spirit about advice on your way forward. Remember, I want to say to you, Cancer, as well, remember, you're already doing it. I mean, this priestess energy is you. This priestess energy is you anyway. And you came out twice at the start of your own reading. You're already doing it. Stop overthinking. Keep facing your true north. And we had North Node, okay, as well. It's going to be very specific for some of you. Okay, let's get some advice from spirit about the energy that you can lean into right now and tap into right now to help you on your way forward. Just some guidance and some advice from spirit for right now for you. Feels like there's a lot happening for you, Cancer, and inside and outside, but it's all good, all good things. Yeah, abundance, manifestation, cornucopia, door to personal healing and happiness, rainbow blessings, embracing enthusiasm, like allowing yourself to be happy, allowing yourself to sink in to happiness, to sink into love for yourself and for others. It feels like this is all over, this energy, because it's almost like with you, Cancer, once you've done one, you'll do the other one anyway, because it's intertwined. Yeah, you've completed a deep healing cycle here. Oops, no. No, I don't think that was to come out. Let's have a look. Okay. Eagle Mastery. You are on a spiritual journey beyond the sky. We had Grandfather Sky as well earlier. Let go of the past and soar. You are guided by the winds of spirit. Your wisdom inspires the world. That's absolutely stunning. And that really encompasses all of the energy that we've had throughout the whole reading, Cancer. So this is, the eagle is also new beginnings. Wow. Whatever's been happening in the past with this worry, the regret, the guilt, this year you are moving away from it, Cancer, and you are becoming the most amazing master. You're already doing it. Even if you can't feel it yet, you're already doing it. And all of these rainbows and this abundance is waiting for you to find it. Okay, I hope that helped you, Cancer, with where you are on your journey right now. And thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Take care.